Steelers have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Boston Scott on the return.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. Now Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Well, I don't mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here we go with the Packer offense guided by their decorated QB with a long list of Pro Bowls and other accolades next to his name, of course. Aaron Rodgers leading the way.
I think Aaron Rodgers is one of the poster boys for persistence and belief in self. Because coming out of high school, he had 0 scholarship offers in the D1 level. Went to a junior college, went to Cal and just blew up there. And then, of course, as a first-round draft pick, but a lot lower than what he expected in the first round, and then had to sit behind Brett Favre for a few years in Green Bay before getting his shot. Now he's probably one of the better quarterbacks that we've seen come down the pipe.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he finds Seals-Jones complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll go underneath, dropping it off to Edwards. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
First down and goal to go.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! Ricky Seals-Jones there to make the grab. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish-type matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover it? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? He's going to yell at me? You go cover it.
Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Looking to pass. Tua, and lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Incomplete. Intended for his wideout. Brings up 2nd and...
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Bears.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. That's complete to Smith. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
46-yard line.
And that's going to be taken in by Ashton Doolin. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
A first down carry for Smith. Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he slings one that's incomplete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Smith trying to run for it. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down.
4-yard line. Tagovailoa.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Chicago.
From 4 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Edwards. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
When you spend your first-round pick on a pass rusher, you are absolutely counting on him to be an impact player. And there you go. Right away, he gets to the quarterback.
And guess what? Likely the first of many that we're going to see from that young man. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Smith catches left side. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On second down, Tua. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Tua to throw again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Again, it's Tagovailoa. And this one complete to Doolin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. From 8 yards out as the Bears push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, Edwards. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
It's third down and 6.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Third catch for him on his drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 32-yard line. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second
on play action. Now Rodgers.
30-yard.
He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield.
Rodgers pass.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Make it an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. Here's Tua. And he will find his man on the end round, complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Got an open man, it's Washington. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
First down.
On first down, Tagovailoa. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. This is caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And it's the Chargers who are on top in the second quarter. The Chargers trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, it's off to North Carolina to check on the Panthers at home in Charlotte. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Chase Litton, 2 touchdown passes thus far. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Calvin Ridley, a good game there. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Now Aaron Rodgers and the offense heading back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, want to get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
On play action, Rodgers. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Rodgers now on first down. He hits Beasley right side. 7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Tua. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a gain of 7.
Again, it's Smith.
Second and 3.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Smith. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he's able to put it through. So that drive, 4 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he completes it to Westbrook. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the Bears' 36-yard line.
This is Edwards. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33.
Here's Edwards. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Out Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he is going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They go back to the ground with Smith. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
It's a gain of 6.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 2nd down, it's Smith. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Kareem Martin up to make the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47.
On 2nd down now, it's Smith. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 39. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Smith. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
A gain of
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here.
All right, can you hear me? All right, can you hear me? All right. The Pears are up 28-7 because Bamboo is just he's the greatest player alive. So, what up, Riss? Ito Jit gets the handoff and he takes it up for about 2 yards. Ito Jit having a good game. First game is Ito Jit. Calvin Siachin, he's pretty nanas. I'd have to say so myself. He's a great player. Great player. Look at him. Just look at him lined up to the left. Like, you can't tell me that that's not greatness. Oh, Cat Lacoste to the 3-yard line. Cat Lacoste is just tearing it up today. You know, the greatest tight end of our generation. Perry Nickerson got the tackle there. Yeah, I already know it's probably going to be clips and sent to Preston, but whatever. Ito Jit is tired. He's begging for air. Are they going to hand it off to him? They handed it off to the fullback. Fullback dive. Touchdown. AI fullback. Wait, is that an AI fullback? AI fullback dive. Touchdown. Jonovich, the greatest player of our generation. And Smooters is going insane on the sideline. He is fired up. And that was that was quite the play call by Riss. It takes him for the touchdown, Mr. Jonovich. No, it's Monkey Head on the kick. Monkey Head never missed a field goal in his career. Greatest kicker of all time. And he bangs it through the uprights. And the Pears lead just barely by, like, let me see, just 28. Riss says, God, this soap smells incredible. What does that soap smell like, Riss? I need to know. Cake Elliott has nothing on Monkey Head. I don't care what you say, Wayne. Monkey Head's the greatest kicker in history. And Rhodes, the man himself, comes back onto the field. He's been tearing it up today. 2 touchdowns and 2 fumbles. No, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles. He is having a day right now. Rhodes back to pass. And he throws a screen and Bus Edwards drops it. One of the receivers with the best hands in the league just can't come down with the catch. And Rodricki, who's Moss Jeff Beef this game, gets another catch for the first down. Rodricki's been carrying the Cowherds. Over 100 yards already. He mossed Jeff Beef. He burnt Jeff Beef. Rodricki owns Jeff Beef. Move those chains. I think they moved them, Madden. I think they did. Watch it now. I'm going to skip this because I don't want to watch it over and over. There we go. Rhodes drops back to pass. Drops, looks, fires to Rodricki again, and he's brought down by Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey was picked, just a pick behind Hattemore, I think, and he was traded the next day because Hattemore wanted to be on the Mingos. Up, Rhodes throws an absolute laser to the sideline. What? Unfortunately, Casper just couldn't come down with it, but that was such a great throw. I think I got him winning the MVP this year. Oh, and Jeff Beef lights up D.D. Questbrook. You know, D.D. Questbrook, he's a good player. Smoot on the sideline. Smoot is fired up with his teammates. Calvin Scottson and Smoot, greatest duo in NFL history. Oh, Andrew Casher says, Skyler doesn't notice me, man. He hates me. I hate you so much. Smooters gets the sack. Smooter sacks Rhodes. Smooter DPOI. That's what we all want. Immediately goes to the sideline to clap for himself. What a beast. Look at that. Put Scottson at safety? I don't think I can. I don't know about that. Rowe drops back to pass, throws over the middle to Rodricki again. Rodricki is going off this game. Unfortunately, he just can't get there. Smoot is everywhere. Smoot is on the sidelines every time he cuts there. Jeff Beef just can't hang with. No, that was Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey just can't hang with Rodricki. Rhodes in the backfield takes it, fires. Oh, that was almost a third pick for Justin Reed. That would have been pretty nanas. Rhodes is just lighting up the Pears defense today. He's throwing to him, but at least he's throwing to somebody. And he dumps it off to Bus Edwards, who gets it for 9 yards. 3rd and inches. Can they convert here? This is good. This is a game-decided play right here. This is a game-deciding play. And they get it. They move the chains, and Bus Edwards is up inside the 20-yard line. Bamboo said, Smoot is so nanas. He's on the sideline and field at the same time. I agree. Oh, thank you, Pat Calf. I appreciate that. Rhodes, back to pass. Smooters with another sack. Smooters in the clutch. Sacks Rhodes again. Rhodes drops back to pass. He's getting harassed by Smooters, and he dumps it off to Rodricki. Aaron Rhodes, let's see. Can he score here? They need to score here. Rhodes drops back to pass. Scans the field. Gets good blocking. And he fires. Caught by Nuke Wilson over 3 defenders. What a catch. And they trimmed the lead down to 21. What a catch by Nuke. I think he's better than Jimmy Graham Cracker in my opinion. Jimmy Graham Cracker just can't keep up with Nuke Wilson. Look at that, over 1, 2. Yeah, that was 2 defenders. But still, what a catch. My goodness. And they cut the lead down to 21, pending with his PAT. That was a huge score for the Cowherds there. I think they're all fired up. I think that gives them all the momentum they need to win this game. Oh, sorry, Andrew. I just haven't been looking at chat. Let's see. Cash. I'm gonna scroll up and try to find what Cash said. Cash said, "Why? Do it. Try, please, man." I've tried it with wide receivers before. I don't think I can do it. I would Scotch, but I don't think I can. And that was recovered by I don't know who. Look at the Pears head coach. Great guy. Yeah, actually no, he's 6 because he's white. Ito J comes back onto the field. 69 rush yards, 46 receiving yards, 115 total yards. That's what I'm talking about. Looks like they're just going to run the clock out here. See if Ito J can break it off for almost a 45-yard run. Up, and he gets it up for about 9 yards. Yes, Wayne, I did see your comment about your speed. You're 95 speed. I'm not raising it to a 99. You're Wayne Gallman. Sorry. Idojit takes it for the first down, and that looks like it might be game over. Cowherds can't get a stop, and this game truly came down to the wire. Pears 35, Cowherds 14. What a thriller. Chad, who do I give the cover to? Do I give the cover to Scottson? Do I give it to Smooters, or do I give it to Justin Reed or Bamboo? Who do I give the cover to? Should I give it to Reed? Reed had 2 picks, and he got a fumble recovery. Bamboo did good. Scotch had like almost 200 receiving yards. Tubb did alright. Ito had 2 touchdowns. Chuba, almost perfect passer rating. Roj, I got Roj winning the MVP this season. 2 interceptions in his first game, that just can't be beat. Rushing, Idojit had a good game. 83 yards, a touchdown, no fumbles. Bus, not so much. Andy Jonovich, what a guy. I think he should be starting for the Pears. 1 touchdown on 1 carry. Receiving, Rodriguez tore up the Pears defense. Scottson tore up the Cowherds defense. A touchdown for them both. Cat Lacoste did his thing. Idojit, surprising he's up here. Touchdown receiving. Dede Questbrook, Bus, Cheesley, Nuke, James Washing Machine, and Swag Doolin. So blocking, no pancakes. Brian O'Neill's not having a good day. Let up 2 sacks to Smooters. Justin Reed had 2 picks and a sack. I think I'm gonna give Justin Reed cover. Ramsey, Jeff Beef, he had a good game statistically, but he was getting burnt by Rodriguez the whole game. Matt Judon, Monte Nicholson, Josie Jewell, Chandler Atkins, Justin Reed had a game. DeMonte Casey, Michael Davis, Jeff Gladney, AIs. Oh, Jaron Bamboo. Strip sack. Just took it right out of Roge's hands. Smoot, 2 sacks. And, Bus Edwards, 2 tackles. Okay. That's not something you see every day, Jet, when Bus Edwards has the same amount of tackles as J.J. Pott. And Chase Young. He had more tackles than Chase Young. Alright. Monkeyhead, down here, didn't miss a kick. Pat McAfee didn't miss a kick. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm going to stream Bombas in Denver at 7 Eastern. So, thank you guys.